Hey guys, it's Gadget, and it's about 5 minutes to 11 here on October 6th, 2016. I told you there'd be a second video because of being coming in late from Young Frankenstein last night and everything. So, as you can see, I was playing today because I also said I was also trying to see if I can make a dating video. Because, like I said, this is my deal. I've been played, I've been hurt. You guys have seen it here for the past volumes, 5 of them, since 2012. Nothing new, nothing big. I've been played, I have exes, I have whatever. This recent one isn't no different from the others. It's just that I have an open door that if he wants to fix it, he can fix it. He just doesn't know how to fix it because, like I said, I had to get the police in on it because he wouldn't stand up for me. And we will go into that too when I do the dating part of this. But I wanted to tell you about Young Frankenstein. I gotta find my phone because I have a few pictures on there, and you know, I may do this for Halloween. It looks good and everything. But welcome back to the 31 days of Halloween and my vlogging and depressing you guys and whatever you guys want to do because I can make fun of myself. I don't know why you can't understand that. So let's see. Let me find the video or a picture of anything that you can see me out there. That was really cool and stuff. Yeah, we'll just use that one. Okay. Yes, I was at the premiere of Young Frankenstein. I don't know if you can see it. Let's try another one. Let's see if we can. There we go. You can see the TARDIS in that one. Okay. I know the camera doesn't show this. It was too dark in the theater. See, yeah, I can't see. It's too dark. You can't see it. Well, basically, in honor of Gene Wilder's passing, Fandom Events had actually done a live speaking with Mel Brooks about the movie before they showed the movie and everything. And this is the first time I've actually ever seen the movie in widescreen without any commercials or anything growing up. Okay? So a lot of the scenes I never saw before because they were either cut for time or basically you couldn't show them on TV because of the innuendos and everything. Let's just say I loved it. It was like the best thing. I was cracking up in the theater and everything. My put the candle back. Or all the other ones, which two bags and everything, stuff like that. I actually wanted to tell you guys that for about an hour or so or 2 hours, I felt like I could forget everything that had gone on in the past. Like I actually didn't think about him or anything like that. And it felt really good because I told people I could move on. And here's where it hit me. After I got out, for some odd reason, my heart felt like it was being ripped out of my chest. It was almost like someone was having a panic attack, everything, but it wasn't me. Now, you also got to remember I'm an empath, and I had forgotten my music. Let me show you. I had forgotten the damn thing. Okay, I forgotten my I'm dropping everything today. Music player, right? So I had no headphones to put in my ears, and longest hour train ride home. Wanted to get off it because I could hear everybody's feel everybody, and it was just to the point where these people do not know how to tune out their thoughts. Some people were just so disgusting with their thoughts. This is why I have to explain to you, like being an empath, some people don't understand it. So besides all that and everything, I actually had a very good night. And it was sad because I really want to share things like that with somebody. But like I said, they gave up on me before they gave up on they gave up on me before giving up on the people that actually caused the problem to make me give up on him. And that's why I was trying to make a point here, because still to this day, he still is blaming me for everything, blaming me for things that I didn't do, all because he left 4 times before, and this time I left. Because he froze, he listened to other people, and he doesn't want to admit to it. And like any guy with male ego and everything, or have friends that are so fucked up and everything. None of the point there, but like I said. So, I basically did enjoy myself. I went down and see, I don't buy popcorn at the movies or anything because I never finish the bags and I always have to throw it away because people don't want me to carry it around with them and everything. And I like when it's actually after the fact, when it's like that staley popcorn. I know I'm weird when I go to the theaters. Sometimes, plus I just don't want to pay the price for it because sometimes here in the city it's too expensive and everything. But the theater was really nice, Regal 14 down in Union Square, and I had fun. I'll be probably going back. I wanted to go back for the Yokai event, the Yokai Watch one, but that one's on early morning on a Saturday, and I'm like, no. I gotta get things done in here. Halloween's coming up. I have to get the decorations out, you know? I also switched up my schedule. I have a talk at a dinner. That's another thing, guys, too. Yeah, I am been asked to speak to students at a dinner and everything. So, guys, this is the thing. I'm getting on with my life. Why does everybody think I am so, because, you notice, they think I'm a normal person. They think I'm like them. I have a good one for you. Just recently, there was an article posted about a child in Britain who, at this one school, poured bleach on a child. Lucky he had glasses on, this kid. Otherwise, his eyes would have been burned and everything. And you know what the school called it? A silly accident. They actually condoned this child bullying this other child. They didn't discipline him and everything. And I'm reading all the comments on the thing and stuff. And I'm sitting there going like, wait a minute. Same thing with me when I had talked to the UK police. They said it would cost too much money to finally pursue the case because there was more slander going on of Graveorn's name as well as me being harassed and bullied. Now, none of his friends want to admit to it. That's fine and great. You all want to wallow in your own little world and everything. But I'm telling you this right now. If you let life bother you this much because you guys don't know me, that is sad. Because the way the world works, you're supposed to get to know people. Now, if you're going off what Graveorn said, and I've seen what he wrote, then I can understand that because you didn't get my side of it. Because he wants to keep you guys, because he never wants to leave anybody. Day one, he told me that he basically always messes things up because he's trying to please everybody. Guess what? Stop pleasing everybody. Like I said, and everyone has told me that is on my side of some of your friends. You threw away a diamond for the coal. And that's okay. Because eventually the coal will wither away while this diamond will still sparkle and shine in someone else's hand. Okay? And it has, because I have done things. I'm going out. I'm having fun. I was able to get those tickets because I wasn't going back to UK, because why should I go back to some place where I don't feel like it's going to be home anymore? Because even though I liked being in Cardiff and the Lake District and London, like all that stuff, and I wanted to see London. I want to see everything. I love being, Shakespeare's my favorite author, and I got to see, you know what? There were so many things scratched off my bucket list because no one wants to understand that I have a bucket list because of things that I never got to do growing up. I was bullied growing up. People think I'm this very popular. This did not exist, guys. And I have a lot of people that can vouch for that. I don't know where people get the idea that I'm a strong person. I really don't. Maybe because I actually love myself and care about myself. Maybe that's why I come off strong while everybody else comes off weak. And that's where I was upset with Graveorn. He told me to leave my past behind, that he would accept me as me and everything, and I did the same with him until he pulled the disappearing acts all those years. Well, within those 3 years. And should not be blaming me for being upset with being bullied by his own friends and people he knows that don't know me, because he either got in over his head, can't realize what he had, or fear took over. Maybe if he actually would talk to people who know me, would have found out that I am the biggest scaredy cat going when it comes to things. I had to learn how to do things because there was nobody there for me. As you can see, guys just like to use me and play me for their own selfish needs. And I didn't think Graveorn would be one of those. Especially his friend Rip Hunter and his other friend Skywalker, who never even met me. I'm using analogies, guys, because you just go with their first, like what they look like and what their first names are. Because I know they watch these things, and they have to be children about it too, because they had to put little slander posts about their friend because they didn't realize when you guys do that, that's slandering him, not me. I reported it, and I'm told, me as the victim is told I have to make it nice for you guys. Just like that kid who was poured bleach all over him, it was a silly accident that he should get over it. Oh, no. Here, that child that poured the bleach would have been arrested and jailed and put in juvie. And his parents would have been sued. It's not a silly act when you cause harm to somebody. So that's where I wanted to get out on my chest, because I got to see a movie to forget my problems, only to see that those problems exist because of a society that doesn't want to stop the bullying. They condone it. And there are people out there that want it stopped, but because it's image and everything, you guys don't want to stop it. And I will state this all through all my videos and everything to the day I meet somebody else or the day that Graveborn wakes up and gives me another chance, because technically I'm the one that should give him another chance, because I gave him 4 chances before. It's my terms now. Oh, and the thing about the UK police, he has to just tell the truth. If he tells the truth on how he egged all his friends and actually tells the truth to Skywalker and everything, and I love the fact that Rip Hunter thinks of me as pond scum when all his friends wouldn't come to his aid when he did something very serious, but rather tell me they wanted to hurt me. Yeah. And another one of his friends condones gun violence and everything. No, 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 no. Look at the big picture. You guys are children. I'm going to be 40 years old, and I don't look it because I don't lie. I don't cheat. I don't try to drink myself stupid. I don't let life bother me. It does sometimes, but you know what? I toughen up and I let it go. I am not depressed. I'm not boyfriend and girlfriend with Graveborn, because that, I told him, was a trial basis if I took him back, because I thought he grew up. He was so happy to have me come out there until you guys poisoned him again and he got scared because you guys don't like me. Tough. I like you guys because your hateful acts don't dictate how you are. You act like your hateful acts because that's all you know and what you are. Okay? So here's the thing, like I said last night. I went to a movie. I had fun. You want to laugh also too? I had 2 guys hit on me, but said they felt I had a boyfriend. Gravehorn is not letting me go. I let him go, but have the stipulation where if he knows what he did was wrong, he knows how to fix it. But if he wants to wallow in his self-pity in his room, talking about his teeth and everything else because it went viral on Facebook. Yes, it did. Okay? I know you watch these. You got people that rat you out. Trust me. And it ain't who you think it is. Because sometimes when posts go viral, they get into the news feed. No matter how much you can block them. Like some of mine. So, guys, stop playing the games. You want to get to know me? I told you my door's open. You want to fight me? Come on, fight me. You claim I'm no good for Graveborn? Why? Because I'll take him away from you guys? That he found somebody that actually can put up with him? That makes him want to live and grow and not just sit there wallow in self-pity in his bedroom with all his junk around the floor, TVDs and all the other stuff, his rotting food in the corner and everything? Yes, I will rat you out on that, Graveborn. You know why? Because you didn't give me a fair chance. I've never slandered you, never hated you. Even all the times you have left me and made me cry. I never did anything to you. You let them manipulate the situation. Like your mother said, you're very easily manipulated. Your trust is broken. But guess what? So was mine growing up. And if you want to talk to people I know, they will tell you how badly my trust was broken. By people that you were the first person in my life that I trusted fully. That I started to take leaps of faith because I thought I could trust in everything. I trust in myself, yes. I trust what I can do. But will I trust people again? No. Will I date again? Maybe. And that's where I come to this. At this part. And why I was very upset that these 2 guys swore I had a boyfriend. Then a 3rd guy swore I had a boyfriend. Okay? Because they could feel an aura around me. That only happens, and I asked somebody about that. I asked a guy about that. They say that when a guy likes a girl and doesn't want her with anybody else, they somehow project an aura around them. It's subconsciously done. I'm an empath. It heightens everything everybody does. Maybe true, what you want to believe in, but I know if you guys show him this and he's watching these, look into yourself and look at where you are. Yes, you go to movies. You hang out. You go to Cardiff. You go everywhere. Okay? That's fine and great. But that's not living. That isn't living. Like your friends that panic and you panic over not being able to go to conventions. To spend all that money and then run out of money? You did it to me in Cardiff. Naturally, you would do it at a convention. Because you don't think. And that is sad because I've seen you pay for other people. You've told me that before too. So you have a choice here. You either fix this and we work it out, even with the police sitting at your doorstep, because all they wanted was the truth. I told them that I was done with you because of the lies, but would take you back if there was the truth. Because the truth is worth more than the lies. But you have to stand up to your friends. Because if they cannot accept me, for me, not even meeting me, and your other friends who feel that I am no good for you, oh well. Then you can stay in your little room, wallow in self-pity while your teeth fall out of your head. Okay? Because karma is a bitch. And it's also part of the metaphysical world. There's a scientific backing to karma. So don't believe all those YouTube people and everything like that. Because, guys, that's satire comedy. A lot of the stuff that you guys believe on YouTube is mostly satire. The vlogs are mostly the real stuff. And people have told you which is fake and which is everything. But if you're going to believe others over what's right in front of you because you know them longer, it doesn't matter how long you know somebody. They can still be rotten to the core with a shiny outside. I don't look pretty. I'm not pretty. But I have a heart of gold. And anybody could tell you that. Because do I look like I'm going to be 40? No. Because I do not hurt, maim, or try to destroy people that I don't know. If you guys are so adamant about me, why don't you come to my doorstep and tell me to my face why I'm not perfect for you know who? Why you have to rip me a new one? Okay? I had fun until two guys couldn't pick me up because of everything. How does that make me feel? That I'll forever have a sting on me because someone doesn't want me with somebody subconsciously. You guys think maybe I'm talking out of my hat, but this is the thing. You guys that may watch these that know him are like in your teens and 20s. I have 20 years on you. I'm old enough to be your mom. You are children. And I'm an adult. He is in the middle of child and adult. But you keep him like in that fugue state as a child because you can manipulate him. And I hope to God the one day that he wakes up, I either am single or if I'm with somebody. Because either way, I don't know if I'll take him back at that point. Now it's very early in the game. He can fix it. But if he waits too long, who knows what's going to happen. And if I move forward, or when I move forward, and someone finally gives me the promises that he broke, he's going to be wallowing in self-pity, and I know it. Because I can see it. Because you know what? No one is living, no one is happy out of this. Well, I'm happy because I have not heard from you bullies in a long time, in about weeks or so. Because, do I care? No. I care that you slandered his name. But when it affects things I gotta do, that's when the police are called and that's when everything else is. And I told you guys, all you gotta do is tell the truth and stop acting like asses and bitches. Okay? Because the donkeys and the dogs can go back to the petting zoo and the pound. Okay? Dealing with my allergies today is not fun either. I look very pretty today because I wanted this next part to talk to the guys out there. And guys, because I am a straight single. Yeah, single. young woman who would like to know what you guys actually think a woman should be. I'm curious because I want to see how fucked up your ideas are when you got someone like me. Because, guys, here's the thing. I said I wanted to do a dating video, right? But no, because you see, I'm not like the normal, typical, stereotypical woman girl you see on TV and everything that's, oh, mommy, mommy, my little nails, my little... No, no. Mm-mm. I'm a tomboy who likes video games, anime, and everything else you can think of. I can keep up with the boys and still hit a mean curveball. Okay? What I don't like is the fact that you have to prejudge me and put me in a category with all those little, oh, pretty, pretty princesses. My little hair, my braid. Yeah, yeah. I'm just playing around with this because I need to do something for the lecture. And I'm trying different styles and everything. Which means I just get a headband without ears on, and I'm good to talk to students. But I'm saying this right now. You can send the comments to the P.O. Box. You can tell me what you think. Because I was going to put something here on the side, but you know what? Because of my editing program, it keeps messing it up. So, this is what I want to do. Okay, guys? I am going to put out here this thing. Those of you that watch this, and if I catch any of you pond scummy, slime balling, bullying, wannabe, should be sent up for sex offense, disgusting pond scum again of men. I actually should say little boys because you ain't men. Walk away from this page, this YouTube. Those of you that are serious about something and can actually, how do I put it, know what respect is, because Grave Run doesn't have it for me. Rip Hunter doesn't have it for me. Skywalker doesn't have it for me. None of his friends had it for me. They never respected me. You know why? Because Graveborn never respected me. He never showed them that he did. He disrespected me by saying the lies he did on his Facebook page just to save face with them. Because they matter more than me. Because they're in his life longer. And yet I could see all the two-face, double talking, property talking, feeling insecure. Oh, I could peg them all. Oh, trust me, they all have their own insecurities and everything, their fears and everything. I knew every one of them just by looking at them. You got one that can't handle life, blames everybody else for it, does things to himself. You know, you got Graveborn who just sits in his room playing video games, taking his tramadol and all the other fun stuff because he's in a fugue state and can't find a job. You've got others that want to just sit in a bar and get drunk. You've got one that thinks of him as property but never met me to talk with me, who's married and with a child, supposedly. Then you got them all slandering and everything else and all this other things. Then you got one that posts on Facebook she's divorced, puts pictures of Graveborn, tells me she wants to talk with me, but then two-faces me with Graveborn, telling him, it's okay, little. No, 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 no. 33 years old is not a baby. Even if you have Asperger's or anything. I got dyslexia. Okay? It's how you're brought up. And if you're brought up to be in a baby world, you can keep your baby world. I want to date real men who are geeks at heart and a little geeky who look like David Tennant and Daniel Radcliffe combined. Because you know what? That's what I want. Well, and that's the thing too. They have to have a British accent. I'm sorry, guys. That's what I like. Why do you think I gravitated to him and everything? That's what I grew up with. I used to hear my grandfather's Irish accent. I mean, Irish British. Oof, that's nice to me. I don't want what's around here in New York. I'm related to half of it. So guys, here's the thing. I enjoyed my night last night and was very disappointed that 3 guys couldn't ask me out because they felt I had a boyfriend. At the same time, Graveworm could fix all this by telling the truth, but he doesn't want to. He likes living in his little world. And so do his friends, because they can manipulate his ass anytime they want and bleed him dry. But every time I pointed that out, I'm so the bitch and everything and all the other. Yeah, right? Like I said, I'm the diamond while he's playing with the coal. Diamond that he threw away. And that's not also coming from me. That's coming from everybody I know. That's coming from some of his friends too, that are on my side when they actually saw all this stuff and everything. And like I said, when the book comes out, we'll see what happens. Because only a few of you will know, unless you watch these things, and there's only 51 of you, and most of you are the ones that hate my guts. I ain't afraid of you guys. Get that straight. Guys, I don't understand this. I'm not afraid of you guys. But if you're going to go to violence, I'm calling the cops. That's why I got pissed at you guys. Because you didn't act like civilized human beings. You went straight to guerrilla warfare. You went straight to the violence. And see, I don't condone that. No, we talk like adults here. And trust me, this adult does not want to deal with children. She thought she had an adult as a best friend who finally grew up and stopped leaving her every time some life hit him hard. And guys, remember that. He left me, and I took his ass back. I didn't have to take it back in 2013, all those times. I didn't have to take him back when his grandfather died. I didn't have to take it back when he left me around Christmas time because other people made him. I didn't have to take him back after my graduation, or I didn't have to, after in 2014 when he ditched me and I moved on. Guys, he left me. This is nothing new. What's upsetting is the fact that you guys from day one didn't want me in his life. And that's what's sad. Started with, what's her name? The SAS, whatever her name is. I'll say it. Started with Rika. Then it started with Carriad. Then it started with Josh. Then it started with Luke. Then it started with, God, what was the other one? Oh yeah, Gwen, when she accepted my friend request finally when I was made the girlfriend by him. It started with all those other little ones on his page that thought I was going nuts because I was getting spammed with hateful pornography emails that were literally with the URL saying at uk.co or .co.uk. Because conveniently, I got nothing now since I blocked all of you guys. So like I said to you guys, you're such big mouths on Facebook is the reason why I called the UK police on his ass and all of your asses and spoke to my police here. I can make a case out of this, but I won't. Because from what I've been told, you guys will just hang yourselves. And I ain't threatening any of you because I wish you all good. Because guess what? You got Graveworn back. Now it's up to him. But to tell me that I'm not worth his time or I'm not good for him because I yelled at you because you were doing something wrong. Children, go get your blankies, go get your pacifiers, and your diapers changed. Because look at your life now. If you're like this now at age 21, 20, teenager, not even 40 yet, what's going to happen when you hit 40 and you're adult and you can't handle life? You're going to crumble. There's nothing to be depressed about. There is nothing. This is life. Deal with it. My theme for my graduation was let it go. You know why the theme was let it go? Because I was tired of Graveworn's ass letting me go. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to let it go. Because you know what? He will just do himself in because his MO is to leave me, come back when all you guys leave him alone. And then when you guys start bullying me, he has to now save face and he can't deal with, oh, his poor teeth, his poor whatever, right? His poor little video game. No. Okay? I had a good night last night. I got to watch Young Frankenstein. I got to see Mel Brooks do an intro live. I had 3 guys hit on me, but told me I had a boyfriend because they could feel it off me. Okay? For someone who doesn't want me and wants to blame me for everything because I busted his back to single because he didn't want to work at it, guys. He didn't want to work at it because he froze. He was afraid. He listened to all of you. He disappeared 3 days before the trip when I needed him. Who, before that, was so excited I was coming out. Why? What did you say to him? You guys jumped the gun, like I said, because I would have stayed with him. I wanted to show him New York. I wanted to show him everything. But here's the thing, everyone wants to throw everybody away and move on to the next toy they could get. I don't do that. I try to fix and mend. But after what happened, I was done fixing and mending. I didn't want to do it anymore because I wasn't the one that broke this. It was you guys and Gravehorn. So I have no guilt in this whatsoever. You have not broken me. You have not made me an enemy of you. I don't fear all of you because you guys will do yourselves in. You have to look back on your lives and see what you do, because a ripple can cause an effect. One drop causes a ripple in time, especially on a spider's web. One ripple on a spider's web shakes the whole web. Yes, I was that ripple because guess what? I woke up someone who was laying in a fugue state, who now is back in a fugue state. And I hope Gravehorn sees these, because to tell you right now, yeah, I miss you. I love you and I care about you. I don't care about is the fact that you lied through your teeth, lied through your ass, lied to the people that were bullying me, never stood up for me. And yet, I still considered you my friend, my boyfriend, my love, someone I cared about, because through all that nastiness and everything, you still managed to make me see the good that was there. But now, just like Amy said to Sheldon, she couldn't take it anymore. But except in this fact, yes, I would like my best friend back. But no, I will not accept you as a best friend because you have not grown up yet. You have not stood up for me. You have not put things right because people still view me as a problem. And I am not no problem. Why? Because I tell the truth. I make you see that you are doing wrong. Yes, it's called discipline. It's called don't be an ass, don't be stupid. Life is too short. And if you want to take it out with one slice of a wrist, or you want to take it out by trying to rip me a new one, or consider someone property, that's the wrong way to think. Because eventually you're going to say it to the wrong person, who ain't me. And they won't do what I do. They may attack. So guys, this is my statement now. As of now, I am single. Gravehorn has all the opportunities to fix things, but if he lets it go longer, whoever gets my hand and doesn't break any promises, he lost his chance. He lost his chance at something because it was the first time we met in person. There was so much going on out there that was out of our control. Naturally, it's all going to get messed up. But here's the thing. I was the most simplest person because if you wanted to be with your dad, if you wanted to be dealing with everything else, I could just sit on a couch with a DVD. But the idea was for us to get close, and you didn't want to get close. Then you tell me you wanted to get close, but you left me alone the whole trip. You feared when your mother walked in when we were hugging or anything. Then you started to warm up to me, and then it was my last night there, and you left me alone. Just like you left me alone in Cardiff, just like you left me alone everything else. I didn't want your mother driving all crazy because she was getting tired. That's why I said to her, let's eat in Lancaster. Otherwise, I would have went out with you by yourself, or we could have had something alone in your room. But I was concerned about your mother and how much respect I gave your parents because they showed me respect. Why couldn't you? So guys, I meant to say I was going to do a dating video, but I might do that better or something. I had to vent because of what I was told and heard. And the fact that if you guys really feel that way, then get the fuck out of my life. Because right now, like I said, you may think I'm going nuts by saying he can fix it. He can. I give everybody opportunities to fix it. But if you don't fix it, and let it fester longer, I can forget about you on a dime. If you walk through my door, I would not even say hi to you. I'll be like, who are you? And I've done that to a few exes of mine. Trust me. And here's the thing too. If I go to unblock him on Facebook and he goes to block me, you know what the lawyer said to me? It showed I was the bigger person, because to find out who was bullying me, and I told you I have the list and I know who it was. And I know who also was using Luke's name. Yeah, because it was somebody else that was actually putting those on there. And they know who they are. Because it's down to 2 suspects because of the way the writings are. Which could be each one of them's doing it. But to each his own, because there were certain things I had said to certain people. And all of a sudden they get put there. So like I said, I know who you guys are. And who plays the games. And I'm telling you right now, you want to stay quiet? Fine and great. You want to walk away from me? Stay the fuck out of my life? But I will tell you this. You didn't get to know me. You didn't like the fact that I told the truth and set you all straight. And I was taking away someone that you like to manipulate, who also likes to manipulate you and lie. Because if he told the truth about us, trust me, it'd be a whole lot different. Do you know he bought me 6 blue roses? Do you know he bought walkie-talkies for us to have in New York and over in Cardiff? He bought certain things for me and stuff that he didn't give me because people talked him out of it. Trust me, I documented everything over these years because of the My Life series. And today, I was shocked because last night was happiness and disappointment. That things. And then to have someone on my line come and tell me, because she has a gift like me, he's going to come back to you. I don't believe he will. Because he doesn't have the guts. He wants to stay with his fucked up friends. And I'm sorry to the ones that I say that to that are good. But unless you can get through to him, what was these 3 years for? I turned down so many people to give him a fair chance on everything. Because he saw me for me at first. And you took that away from me and him. So, with a heavy heart that I can feel him, as well as I hope he can feel me, being pissed off as it is. Once again, guys, I am single. I am not depressed. I'm speaking at a lecture. I got to go to movies. And I'm not upset I'm not at New York Comic Con because I can find ways to do things with that. I'm writing for a vlog. I'm vlogging here now. And actually, by the way, it's an award-winning vlog. Yeah. All because people like to throw me away. See what I mean about that? When someone throws you away, they find a diamond in the rough. Guess what? Let's see. Anime Boston threw me away. L.I. Who threw me away. And then yet, I found New York Comic Con, Legend of Traveling TARDIS, and Marku 42, who picked me up out of the rough and saw that I was a gem and took me at my word. And now we're an award-winning podcast and all this other stuff that we've been getting popular lately and stuff. Because I've been helping promote them too. Let's see. All my exes threw me away. But then I found some good ones that became my brothers. Or some friends that wanted to work things out. What else happened? Oh, my mother threw me away. My family threw me away. And look at this. I found a bunch of people that actually care about me. High school friends that care about me. And people. But I really thought Grave One was one of those that I could have put on that pedestal of people that I could count on my hand, who I trust. Guess what? Out of the 5 people I trust, now there's a space to open because this was Grave One's. These are 4 people I can trust. They know who they are. This was Grave One. And bye-bye. So now, guys, is an open validation to move up for anybody who I can start trusting. So, guys, again, it's a 40-minute vlog. I am sorry, guys. And it's about 11:30 at night. I'm going to have to get some sleep, work tomorrow, and then hopefully maybe I'll go out to some events for the New York Comic Con. But then I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I'm not sitting in front of a Skype screen babysitting somebody because I'm the last one they called. You know, that's called a booty call. I wasn't nothing. I was a booty call. I can actually get my stuff done in here now. Because if he does come back, it's my turn. My time. The same way like last time. But you guys had to ruin that. Out of the 100 people that wanted to know what happened, there were the other ones that just wanted to bully. I had enough after 3 years. But to find out that Graveborn egged you on and doesn't want to admit it, that people like to lie and twist when I have proof, it is sad. But you know what? The lawyer said you guys would do yourselves in. That I really don't have to put a case in. Because after seeing what they saw, tell you right now, and what they told me, I can't wait to see what happens to you guys in 10 years and 20 years. Let's see how stressed out you'll be at that ages. Right now, I'm loving life. I'm living it. I'm up in everything. I'm having fun, and I'm living. Even though I'm in these little walls here, I'm still living. Do you see me depressed? No. You see me crying because I'm sick and tired of being thrown away. And I'm upset with my friend, yes. My ex-boyfriend, my whatever you want to call him. Right now, everybody wants to drown him in a river, but, you know. One little slip off Cardiff Bay. You know, one little slip. If I knew my way around Cardiff, I would have ditched him the way he ditched me for 2 18-year-olds. But, guys, wait for the book. You're going to love it. You're going to love it because I thought I was writing about an adventure, and I ended up writing about a heartbreak. So, guys, to each his own. And he said his friends' writings and travels come first. Well, guess what comes first with me? My apartment, my job, my heart, and my life. And I don't need pond scum in it. I don't need people who think they know me. Or people who, when I discipline them for doing something wrong. And I don't need people who straight to violence. Because they don't know the whole situation and story. Yeah, guys. I see how they condone bullying over there. And maybe even though I felt like I was home, I think I really am home. Because you know what? I know my bully's here. One supposedly gave birth to me, and the other one is my younger sister, and there's other people around here. And trust me, you guys are not the first ones I called the cops on. I had to call one on a coworker. Guys, trust me, I don't condone bullying. You don't scare me. It's just that I really don't like to hurt people. Because I have 40 years of pent-up anger from being bullied and everything. And trust me, just like the Hulk and everything else someone had said to me, if I let that go, we don't know what's going to happen. I might be at peace, and somebody else will be sitting with the angels. Okay? So guys, I'm not threatening anybody. Never have, never will, never have, and never will be. And I had said that again, never have been, and never will be. But I don't like the fact that you guys threatened me. So the only natural cause I did was to call the cops on your asses. And like I said, if any of you approach me, it better be to find out the right answers. Because if it's out to persecute me for no apparent reason, why don't you get your facts straight and the whole story and 2 sides to the coin and the glass full. Alright? So, tonight at 45 minutes again, I say goodnight from Gadget, and hopefully tomorrow I'll talk about dating. Alright? Love you all. Have fun. And Greyborn, it can be fixed. Just gotta man up. Alright? Start telling the truth. Otherwise, you let this keep going and going and going. It can't be fixed. and the cops at your door? Because you did lie, and I caught it. So tell the truth. Stop hiding.